Limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
You know, we always have great conversations here on 3+U, but this morning we're having an even more lovely and relaxing conversation. We have headed out to visit our good friend Carol Fincher, who kind of has a new home. She is at RedStone Estates over in the very popular East Brainerd area. Your new home, about to become a lot of other people's new home as well.
Yes, Julie, it is. We are going to be opening on March the 15th and looking forward to having a lot of guests come and visit and make RedStone their new home.
This is a beautiful facility, and the attention really, I mean, the detail that they've put into this is something that you're kind of discovering at every turn.
Absolutely. We're very excited about it. Just, you know, it has so many, not just to the eye, but functional things that are wonderful. It has ceiling fans, and of course all the trim and everything. It's just a gorgeous place. But we have washers and dryers in every apartment, which is really a big thing for people. We have dishwashers in the apartments also. So
when we came walking in this one, I was a little bit surprised. We're in what you consider, I guess, a studio apartment, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You've got a queen bed in here.
Yep.
And you've done a smart thing because you recognize that some people, not all, when they come to you, may have been living someplace else,
right,
with family or something, may not have a lot of furniture to bring with them. So you've provided that with these fantastic built-ins that are here.
Yes, there's some beautiful built-in cabinets, and it really helps to increase the storage in a very functional but very attractive way. And then it leaves a lot of room for you to bring your own things. You know, we've always said, bring your favorite things. This is your home. You know, bring what makes you happy, and that leaves room to organize nicely, but have your lovely things also.
Okay, can I brag a little bit more on the built-ins?
Sure.
Do you care if I do?
Oh, go.
So I have a bird's eye view of them. So something else I've noticed in looking at them is that the height of them is so appropriate, because as you get older, it's harder to reach for things.
Right.
Whatever you're going to have inside of there will be easy to access. Was that intentional?
Oh yes, it was all designed, you know, to be for seniors. It all has extra wide doors, you know, for people who may be fully mobile when they come in, and then in a few years they may need a wheelchair or something like that. So we also have some fully handicap accessible, ADA rated apartments that are just phenomenal.
I think what people are going to remember from seeing your face on 3+U is how much you love the people who you work with.
Oh, absolutely. I love the residents. It's like, you know, when I first went into senior living, people said, I was reminded of people saying, oh, retirement, the golden years. And I realized that for some people, the golden years weren't so golden. And so I sort of made it a mission to put a little sparkle in their eyes again, or a twinkle, with some activities and some, you know, just a very warm, gracious, friendly, family-oriented atmosphere where everyone feels comfortable, everyone feels like they belong. I really have that same feeling for my employees also. You know, I feel like they are our greatest asset, and they're part of the family who will be part of the residents' family.
We'll talk a little bit too about the overall structure, because when we pulled in this morning, you were putting the finishing touches on. So it'll be exciting to see what the grand opening looks like on March 15th. But you have the feel almost of coming into apartments, not a facility, if you will.
Exactly. Facility is a word that I just don't ever like to be thought of as. You know, generally I like to tell people we're a community, and we have designed it so when you do enter the building down there, it's very open, very light and airy. The mountain stone fireplaces, just going to be beautiful.
How about the proximity to everything around you? I mean, you're close to doctors here, you're close to shopping and restaurants here.
Yes.
It's active.
Oh yes, it's absolutely that's a big bonus. It's probably 3, maybe 5 minutes to Hamilton Place. about that same to Erlanger East, where there are, not only the hospital, but a lot of the medical
Right.
providers are over there too.
Right.
And it's just restaurants, if you want to go out, not that you need to go out, because we have a phenomenal chef, well known in the community, that's going to be creating some fabulous meals here.
So has it kind of become the standard now, Carol, in this industry where you can choose to come in and rent month to month? There's no contract necessary?
It has been. Generally, there is a lease involved, but it's a month-to-month rental in the lease, and you just give a 30-day written notice, if you feel for any reason that you need to leave.
I'm sure you've had lots of phone calls over the course of the last year from family and residents themselves,
yes.
kind of nervous
Yes.
because of COVID. You feel like you kind of got the formula down pat?
I think so. And I think now with the vaccinations coming out and it being spring and things are going to open back up again, I hope that people, will feel more comfortable, to come out. Because I know a lot of them didn't want to leave where they were, be it a private home or an independent apartment. They just didn't want to make any moves during all of that.
Right.
And we're well equipped, to keep everyone safe here, safe, healthy, following all kind of standards.
In terms of the well-equipped, is RedStone Estates considered true independent living? Is there part of it that can become assisted living? How far do you go?
It is a true independent living community. What I've found is that people, once they move into a community like this does become home. Your friends are here. This is your home. So we do have some available resources for them in the, we actually call them care partners. So we can help them to stay longer because, they get to where maybe the family or someone says, we probably need to think about assisted living. Well, Mom doesn't want to go. All her friends are here. She loves the food. She loves her apartment. And so we can help them with the care partners to engage these care partners privately to come in and assist them so that they can stay quite a bit longer with us. So it's really good for their mental health. It's good for their financial health too, because taking that step up to assisted living is also a large financial step also.
I'm going to let you end it there because I think a lot of people probably want to make that phone call, but they're almost afraid of what they're going to hear on the other end of the phone. Would that be an appropriate way for us to end it today by saying give you a call,
Absolutely.
schedule a tour, and come and see?
Absolutely. Yes,
It's
we
RedStone Estates over in East Brainerd. It is absolutely beautiful. There is room for you to come and be part of their community. The phone number and website, they're on your screen. Just ask for Carol by name and she'll share that smile with you.
Thank you, Julie.
Far too often, people are being seriously injured and hurt because of negligent drivers distracted by their cell phones. If you've been harmed by a negligent or distracted driver,